This character, I think, is still in my top 5 characters plays. He's one of my favorite characters to use for autoing, and he is called Tokinada. He is one of the characters I wanted to actually 5 out of 5. He's one of the first characters I actually wanted 5 out of 5. I only got him to 3 out of 5. Maybe at some point in the future, maybe on reruns, or maybe when he's filler, I'll be able to eventually get him 5 out of 5 if I'm lucky enough. Maybe he'll also get a good... maybe he'll get resurrected at some point in the future and actually get like a good link or soul trait, secondary soul trait at some point, because he does have NAD 25%. And he's 5/5/5 for SP, focus, and attack. If we go down here, these are the accessories that I currently have on him. And get off. There we go. And those are the links right there. Actually, I'm not sure if Yoruichi has been resurrected yet. Maybe she has. I don't know. Did I go to the right one? No, I didn't. I thought it was on the whatever you call it, but I guess I didn't. Which one? Let's go with the one we were doing with Bambi, or Bambietta. And let us go. I can't remember which affiliation or killer Tokinada has. This is why he is one of my favorites. It gets even better if I were to actually use his special. His like attacks actually get really cool looking. He's one of my favorite to use both in what do they call it? Autoing and actually use, especially when you use the special. I think I would use him. I can't remember which floor in Senkai mode. What was that frame rate issue there? I'm not sure if you've seen that stuttering, if it showed up in the recording. It should have. Obviously, his damage output ain't anywhere near 1,000 Year Blood War Aizen's. I mean, if you're looking at 1,000 Year Blood War Aizen's, those would be in the tens of thousands on the lower end, in the hundreds of thousands on the higher end. I think someone actually brought up what a fully transcended 1,000 Year Blood War Aizen hits it around, and I think they said it was 800,000. That's insane. Imagine that. Just have a normal attack string dealing 800,000 damage. That's insane. I love it too, because that's like, it's just kind of cool. Oh wow, we just happened to get another Tokinada too. There we go. See, that one with the crit was hitting 11,000. Let's see where he ends up on the totem pole. We'll do it one more here. 123, so that's not a bad time. That's around, so he must one-shot him too, like Aizen. I mean, at that point, you can only go so quickly. If you're one-shotting with your normal attack string, you know. I think that's the inherent limitations of a NAD auto character, is the fact that they got to keep attacking in a straight line. Whereas a special attack type character that's really good at autoing will just clear out a whole group of enemies at once, especially if they have a beam attack. So we'll do this one more time on here, and I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 on the one where Bambietta actually got KO'd on, because she had 2, I believe she had her first and strong attack open, but she kept on letting the enemies get closer. The enemies had guard, so she wasn't doing anything, and they just kept on getting closer, and eventually they just went pew pew, and then they just happened to be the enemies that freeze. So she had her fire put out, which was kind of stupid. Like, honestly, if you have a strong attack, the AI should fucking realize. And yes, that's one of the few times I swear, because I'm frustrated with the AI in Bleach Brave Souls. At least give me the option to make it so if the enemy, or if my AI character is engaging with the AI enemies, I can force them to use a strong attack. Like you know, because obviously when you're autoing, you're probably doing something else. Like here, I'm doing videos on it, so I could theoretically have pushed the button. And I have in the past where I'd catch them doing something stupid and I click on the button like 10 times and they still won't do it, by the way. You have to literally turn off auto and then do it, which is also stupid. I don't know why I didn't do that. Actually, that'd be a good test. Oh, wait, I should reference that. When he's attacking the enemy, that won't allow it. Like, if you're not attacking the enemy yet, then you're able to actually press for the strong attack, even when he's autoing. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I'd say he's still great at autoing. I wonder what a max transcendent Tokinada would do damage-wise. I mean, granted, I don't know how many years old, so it's probably not as good, anywhere near as good as the current characters. But it's still got to be pretty decent. I mean, he was, like, I used him for a long time. Limited time quest. We're going to go to a different one now. We're going to go to the same one Bambietta got destroyed on. So let's see. Can Tokinada outdo Bambietta? I mean, of course, right? He has guard break, I believe. So he should be able to. Yeah, and I made a joke at the end of the video. I was like, let's petition K-Lab to give every character guard break. For those who thought I was serious on that one, I'm not on the whole petition thing. But as a form of character progression, I could see that. Like, you know, like give us where we can, maybe not necessarily guard break, but Marauder or Sharpshooter could also be a one. That would be pretty cool. That you can give your character as a form of character progression. Like maybe when you go link slot 25, 25, 25, or 30, 30, 30. Maybe being one of the things you can choose is to give characters who don't have Marauder, Sharpshooter, / guard break that ability could be really beneficial for, you know, making old characters like, you know, some of like the really old characters that, you know, if they would have had guard break or a Sharpshooter or Marauder, making some of these older characters viable, and they don't have to mess with the characters themselves. It'll be a form of character progression that you, if you really want your favorite character, like for example, you really like Adult Toshiro, the Thousand Year Blood War version, you know, you could dedicate the time and resources and make the character actually pretty good with the form of character progression to kind of bring them up, maybe not on the same level of overpoweredness as Thousand Year Blood War Yamamoto, but bring them further up today, or more, further to today's standard. So, you know, making them even better. And characters like maybe the Byakuya. Ooh, he actually does take a bit of a beating there from that special. Yeah, I'd say this guy still holds up. I think I'm gonna go do the other one. Nah. There's really no point. He's probably gonna get to the boss like this one just fine. But unlike this one, he's just gonna get paralyzed, where he could survive it and the ally would finish it. I don't know why I'm looking at that. But yeah, I think we showcased that he's still great at the point event. Let me know, do you guys still use Tokinada? And if you guys got any suggestions for any characters for me to use on, you know, other test runs or just runs in general. Because I'm seeing some characters that I'm thinking, you know what, I might want to play with this character. Like, for example, Bambietta, even though she got destroyed because of her own stupidity of an AI, I wouldn't mind potentially playing with her at times just to have fun, because of the fact that I wouldn't be stupid enough to keep continuously attack the AI with my NAD string when I have 2 strong attacks and let them get close enough to freeze stun me until oblivion. So please fix that, K-Lab, or at least give me the option to say, hey, use SP attacks if you're able to when you're fighting the enemy, and I'd be a lot more happier. So, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.